We go live to Brazil after being sworn in. President Lula da Silva arrived at the other side of the palace for a ceremony of military honors.
We know that we have the time to start again, and the spring will come, and the spring just arrived. Today, the happiness taking possession of Brazil with my hands, with my arms, with my hands for help, my dear friends. Lastly, the last speech of the first presidency in 2003, the turned out to more evident. The fourth Brazil walked behind in January 1st, 2003, in this square. My Vice President José Alencar, we have to recover dignity and autoesteem of the Brazilian people. We recover to invest, to improve life conditions. Who needs more? We invested to take care with love, education, and culture. But also the main commitment we have since 2003 is to fight against inequality and extreme poverty and guarantee to each person of this country the right of take breakfast in the morning, eat lunch and dinner, and we commit this commitment. So we finish misery and hungry, and we fight against inequality. Unhappily, 20 years ago, we come to the past the way just it was out of the way. So it was grow the country in a bad, irresponsible, and criminal action. Inequality, extreme poverty grew up again. Hunger is again not for the destination, not for destiny, not for force of the nature. That hunger came back because it's a crime, the most awful committed by the Brazilian people. Hunger is inequality, the mother of great evils that attempt our Brazil. Inequality is this country that has continental to divide in parts that are not recognized, while a small part of the population that everybody has also great people that they lack about everything, and a middle class that are getting poor year by year by the injustice of the government. We are strong, divided with always the country of the future that never arrives and lives in debt with its people. If we want to build our future, if we want to live in a country developed to everybody can be placed so much inequality. Brazil is big. It's big. Because the country resides in the happiness of this country, and also will be have to live happy in the middle of so much inequality. When I say, my friends, to govern, to rule is to take care more than rule. I'm going to take care with love this country and of the Brazilian people. In these last years, Brazil came to inequality more than one of the world's inequality country of the world. We have abandoned in the streets. So, looking for garbage, looking for food for their people. Many families living on the streets, facing cold. So, when they should be, and all the children, they have to be in schools, where they have to be in school studying on the streets. So, we have a phrase that divorce, that eat us. Please help me, God help me to rule with responsibility to this country. okay, looking to the garbage to feed them. And also, because many people, they buy, rich people, to import vehicles. So the social debt we have to build a society really just and democratic and have a mother and growing economy. That's why my colleague, Vice President, we are going to develop in front of the Brazilian people the commitment to fight night and day all the way of inequality in our country, inequality of taxes, inequality of gender and race, inequality of labor market, political representation, the careers of the state, inequality of to access to health, education, and all public services, inequality between children that attend to the best school, the best school, and we have to give to present to these children, to the children that have a nice gift, and a poor child that cry for inequality has absolutely nothing in Christmas. It is like we can accept, not acceptable. The 65%, they have the same part of taxes as the 35% of the people. 6 Brazilian billionaires, they have reached that is the patrimony of 100 million more people. A worker that gains a salary, the minimum salary per month, to get equivalent that super rich gets in just in 1 month. So luxury cars they are selling for these people, so so they have lack of everything. The reality, it is, you can see in every corner. My friends, it's unacceptable that live with preconcept before discrimination and racism. We are people of many colors, and we have the same rights and opportunities. No one will be citizenship of second class. No one will have more or less care of the state. No one to be demanded to accept of the state just by the core of its skin. Thus, we are recreating the Ministry of Equality, of Race Equality, and we're going to create and to protect all these people, all the indigenous people who are free of threatened illegal economic activities. They have that preserve culture, their dignity, which should be respected, and sustainability guaranteed. They are not obstacle women. They are guards of our rivers and jungle and forest. So we are creating the Ministry of the Indigenous State to find 500 years of inequality. We can continue to live with the hatred that there are against women that are aggressive under there. They were hidden on the streets, so they receive less salary instead of men. So they make the same work. They need to conquer more spaces, more important decisions of this country in politics, in economy, in all the strategic areas. Women should be what they want to be. They want to be where they want to be. That's it. We are bringing back the Ministry of Women. It was to fight inequality, and we we fought against in the election. They will be the great highlight of our government. The fundamental fight will be emerge a transformed country, a great and prosperous country, a country for everybody, and for everybody. A country, solidarity and fair country that nobody will be backward. My, my dear friends, I assume the commitment to take care of all Brazilians, especially for those that they need more, to finish again with hunger in this country, and also put not again in the budget of the union. We have a great victory live in every Brazilian memory, because beneficiary now the public policies that they made a revolution in this country. More, and we're not interested to live of the past. That's why, far from any inheritance, our future will be about the future that we're going to build to this country. Brazil agreed with economic record and more social inclusion in the history, and the sixth more economy of the world. At the same time, the 36 million of Brazilians, they came out from extreme poverty. We created more than 20 millions of jobs, and everybody assured, and we adjusted minimum salary. They are near to inflation. We had record investment education. The university class also, they have teaching for them to be intelligent students, and we don't have to import commodities or raw material. Us, more than have the double of students in college. We open the big university for people to study. Young, white, black, indigenous. So the university dream would be unreachable. But we fight one of the great lies, the great points of inequality, because the right to life can be referred to the amount of money that you have in the bank. We have a popular mass that they want, that they need more to be attended and cared. We have more than 70 million of Brazilians that's in the periphery of the big cities and the faraway points of Brazil. We have to take care of mouth health of all Brazilians. We strengthen the unique health system. So we have a special thank you to the professionals, because they want to. Thank you very much, because they face all these professionals. They face that virus, lethal virus, and irresponsible government. So all the governments, they invested in familiar agriculture, responsible 70% of food that arrived to our table, and we have, without not forgetting our business, that we have investment. Only we just started. We took realities with the measures to fight climate change, and Brazil consolidated as a world reference to fight against inequality and hunger. It was internationally respected because of the external, political, intern, and active. We have to take care with responsibility the finances of our country. We are not irresponsible with public money. We increase the fiscal money. We saved $370 million, and with this, the debt almost the half of the government. Oh, no, nada, no oigo nada. Oh, se fue.
We're watching live images following Lula da Silva's inauguration as president during his first address to the nation. President Lula thanked the people of Brazil for believing and making it possible for truth to prevail. President Lula said his government will include all sectors of Brazilian society, giving voice to the most vulnerable in the path forward for the country. The head of state announced the creation of different ministries to ensure equality of rights, highlighting the Ministry of Women for the protection of women's rights. Lula added that they will strive to protect the Brazilian people from violence against minorities and the most vulnerable, to make Brazil a diverse country and one of love. President Lula is talking outside the palace and during a military ceremony that honored him after being sworn in today's important paramount ceremony that brings a new future for Brazil. After he's finished his speech, he will be traveling to the Planalto Palace, which is where the seat of government is in Brazil, where he will meet with different authorities, with foreign authorities and foreign heads of states. We will continue providing more information about today's important swearing-in ceremony of Lula da Silva as President of Brazil in upcoming news brief. Stay tuned with us in our social medias for more information.